Project planning is project management's second phase. This follows immediately after all the project details from the project initiation phase have been put in writing and all parties involved are in agreement.
The planning phase is the time to plan the details of your project. When you are building your plan, please remember, everything in the plan is a prediction.
The only fact that you know for certain is that your plan is not 100% right. Contingency or plan Bs need to be built in to cope with uncertainty.
To begin the planning process, you must create a schedule using a table format, especially if it's for small projects.
Okay, so it starts with you making a list of all tasks that are going to be done, and how detailed you are when it comes to task list is totally up to you.
Write the task list in a way that you will accomplish it. The next thing you do is estimate how much time you will need to execute each task.
So time can be listed in minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, or years, depending on the project. But you should keep the same time scale for each task.
After you have estimated time, the next thing you do is to decide what resources you will need to accomplish each task. In the project management, resources means people, materials, and money.
So a common method of listing is to list the task, estimated time, and resources required, all in the same table. How detailed you get, again, is totally up to you.
Make sure you include all the people who are going to be spending their time on the project, even yourself as a project lead.
The last step before the schedule is completed is to add cost information into your table. So make sure you include salary information for everyone, including project team members, and also include line item cost information for each material resource.
If you are doing a home project, salary will not really be necessary. Another thing you do as part of planning phase is to create a plan on how to approach and manage your project risks.
A risk management plan should be completed for any project. All project team members, together with stakeholders, should have a meeting to discuss any potential risk that they may come across or any problem that could arise.
All potential risks should be included in the first draft of your plan. This ensures everyone knows what problems could crop up.
So when you identify potential risk, it is also important to identify response options for each risk. And in project management, there's 4 common ways to respond to risks.
You can find ways to reduce the chance and effect level of the risk, or you can take steps to avoid the risk entirely.
For example, if you've selected a construction company that is prone to having worker strike or may have worker strike soon, then perhaps you should choose another company.
Or transfer the responsibility for the risk to someone within or outside the project. This will decrease your liability, but also decrease your level of control too. You can also accept that the risk could happen and choose not to act at all. This is the best approach for risk with low probability and impact ratings.